Welcome to my tiny kitchen. Today's video is going to be a bit of an experiment. I bought some fabric dye and I bought these pigments, and I was supposed to do this together with my friend, but it seems like we can't really figure out a date anytime soon to get together. So I thought, why not just do this by myself as a, Tuesday evening activity, because it's raining outside. Which color did I get? I got color 47. I bought this from a website called Aybel, and they have all these colors. And after careful consideration, I went for 46, which is olive green. Oh, it's called Aybel. And the reason for my dyeing project is because I have a pullover that is 100% wool and I think a tiny bit of cashmere. And I like the shape, but I really don't like the color because it's kind of like a beigey. I just don't feel good and like nice in the color. So I thought, rather than, go through the process of selling it and stuff, I thought, why not just buy a €4 pigment and just go dye it myself? Because I feel like even sometimes you find pieces online, but it happens every now and then, or I don't know, like I'm trying to find out like the right technique to determine if it's the right color, because it all depends on the light and the way that people like photograph. And I think that's like the main issue with buying online, that you can't really determine exactly the color. But today I want to dye something, and let me check the instructions. Okay, there's a boiling method. Well, first of all, do not put a vinegar for red and yellow fabric. Oh, okay. So basically we need to dissolve this in hot water. Put a spoonful of salt. Submerge fabric in water. Boil for 30 to 40 minutes by stirring regularly. Close the heat and leave cooling down. Rinse the fabric in cold water and hang out away from wring. Okay, the translation is not very good. I saw a video online. They have a YouTube channel. Let me check that one out. This is the piece in question. See? So the cut and everything is good. Also, it has a weird dark, it looks kind of dirty. Like here, for example, it has like a weird, like dark kind of like stain. And I'm not into this color at all. But the composition is really good. Like it's soft, and like the cut, is pretty basic. Tiny, little bit oversized. But this is 100% wool. So I thought, let's just dye this in like khaki. I got this off of Vinted as well, so nothing can go wrong. Experimenting with this wasn't really expensive, and then it gives me kind of like a good indication for other pieces that I could dye. The only thing is that with the dye, you cannot dye, for example, if you have a stitching usually is a nylon thread, and that one is synthetic, and so you can't dye it. This is all linked in my opinion. So yeah, so you can't, there is no visible seams. So we should be good. And if we're not good, then so be it. Dyeing instructions. Okay, we need 20 grams of salt, 250 milliliter boiling water. 250 milliliter only? 50 milliliter vinegar. I only have this like vinegar like essence, because usually I pre-treat wool and silk before I wash it, like before I hand wash it, because it really gets out all like the oils on my silk pillow cushions. I tried washing it in the machine. I tried washing it just with detergent by hand, and it didn't get the, you know, like all the oils, then like your cosmetics, like skin. It just stays on the fabric, and I feel like the only thing that really gets it off is if you pre-treat it with vinegar. So I think in this case it's kind of like, I guess it's similar, that it will open up the fiber and get out the grease of the fiber too, so that the actual dye can get to where it's supposed to get. So salt, vinegar, boiling water. Okay, isn't that fun? Oh god, my potatoes fell out. First of all, let's boil some water. And I'm just gonna use this like spatula that I never use. Ooh, yes! Oh my god, can you see? Oh my god, yes. It's been 20 minutes. It's more of a... I don't think it's like army green. I think it's more of like a lighter, what is it called? Like a chartreuse? It's kind of chartreusey. So we leave this and we leave it for another 20 minutes, so then it's 40 minutes, and then we're gonna rinse it. But I have a feeling I'm gonna end up with a yellow sweater, so we shall see. It's been like 50 minutes, and yeah, I think it has like a nice golden color, like a gold green. It is army green in a way. I don't know. I don't know what to call this color. 47. Yeah, but I mean, it is really close. It is exactly the color. Actually, it's exactly the color. Ooh. Oh no. I think I know what happened. I think I burned my pullover. What happened here? Oh my god. Okay, guys, this is not for the faint-hearted. way that I do this is whenever I wash silks or wool, I then, get as much water out as I can. Then I put it on a towel and I turn it into a burrito. So that really gets all the water out and before drying, otherwise it won't dry. Like, you need to lay it flat to dry. And if you don't do the burrito, oh my god, it takes ages. But I already have a really nice idea for the sweater because it's like a nice chartreusey color. And I think I want to embroider it with like red elements because I feel like chartreuse and red looks really good together. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna go on an embroidery journey from here on because yeah. So the towel is really, really, really wet now. I also feel like it has really changed. Yeah, and now I'm gonna change towels again. And then I put it on a dry towel. And it's gonna lay flat to dry. And then I'll check in maybe in 2 days when it's really dry. Let me present to you my final piece. It's all dried. This is the result. Let me show you. I'm very much aware that this was a total fail. And so what I thought I would do is I'm just gonna go grunge. So this is the final result, guys. It's chartreusey. It's tie-dye, and I have to admit it's a bit odd. Hence my theory to go all grungy. I do consider it to maybe do a second round of dyeing, but this time I'm not gonna use. I made a few mistakes. I made so many mistakes. Because I did I did a deep dive on what went wrong. Several things went wrong. The vinegar that I used was way too acidic, it was way too aggressive. So the next time I'm just gonna use like the tiniest amount. Also, wool is really, really sensitive. So only the tiniest amount of vinegar. I'm not gonna do the hot dye bath anymore. I think that was a bad idea too. I am also going to maybe add a little bit of army green, and I'm definitely gonna make some tests before fully immersing the pullover in the dye bath. So I think I'm gonna go again with this like olive green color, but I'm gradually gonna add the dark green so it also will fade into the tie-dye better and like cover it more. And then I still want to do my little embroidery idea, and I bought a little thread. So this is the little thread that I bought. See, and I'm also gonna put on some red pants. So I'm proving my chartreuse and red theory that it will go well together and that I can make it work. So this might be a very grungy looking pullover, but imagine this a tiny bit darker and with some red embroidery. It can work. So I'm still considering. Maybe I'll try a little embroidery, like, like here and like there, just to like see if it's gonna give me the look that I desire, or I'm going back in with another like dye bath. I can still do my red embroidery, that works anyways, and I feel like I kind of have decided that I'm gonna do that. So this is the look. Let me know what you think, and also let me know about all of your dyeing experience, because this was a first for me. Total first. So this is why I went in, like no expectations. And also I took something that I was like, okay, like if it fails, it fails. I'm not mad at it. I'm seeing it more of like, how can you still make it work before, you know, putting it into the trash? That would be sad. Yeah, but if you have more experience with dyeing, let me know, because I'm a full amateur, but I would still like to continue on this dyeing journey, because every now and then, you know, like you see something, especially knits are so easy, and I guess they dye really well usually. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the result of my dyeing experimento, and I wish you have a good week.